Are you the jungler? Good. Then you already know the pressure. Every time something goes wrong, the team looks at you. Lose turtle, jungler's fault. Gold lane feeding, still your fault. No map pressure, it must be the jungler. But what if I told you most of that pressure is earned? Here are 11 things every jungler must remember if you actually want to carry, rank up, and stop being the punching bag for your team's failures. Let's get started. 1. Buff priority wins games. Your early buff is your engine. If you mess it up, you lose tempo, your ganks are delayed, and your entire early game collapses. So ask yourself, does your hero need blue for energy or mana? Does your hero burst damage and need red first? Know your start, and never get greedy for invades unless your team is coordinated. One failed invade and you fall behind 2 levels. And trust me, nobody's catching up from that. Also, don't blow retribution randomly. You're not impressing anyone by last hitting minions in lane. Use it smart. Secure buffs, steal objectives, or escape fights, not just because it's off cooldown. 2. You're not a farmer, you're a map terrorist. Here's a hard truth, you're not a gold lane. You don't sit and scale for 15 minutes. You are a mobile threat, and the entire map is your playground. The moment you clear 3 jungle camps, you gank. Every second you're not showing on the map should make the enemy scared. They should be pinging like crazy. Where's the jungler? That's your power, unpredictability. And please, stop ganking losing lanes out of pity. If Bruno is already 0-4 under tower, you are not saving him. You are just donating a double kill. Punish the easy targets. Gank where your team can follow up. Snowball the lead where it's possible, not where it's emotional. 3. Timer brain equals big brain. Want to jungle like a mythic? Start thinking in timers. Blue and red buffs spawn every 2 minutes. Turtle spawns at 2 and keeps coming back. Lord arrives at 8 o'clock. Everything has a rhythm, and good junglers follow it like a dance. You should know when turtle spawns before the timer shows it. You should already be rotating there before your team starts pinging. In fact, they shouldn't have to ping. You should be the one setting the tempo. The enemy jungler's busy farming a rock, you're already on turtle. That's the mindset. 4. Stop dying with retribution. Listen carefully. If you die with retribution still in your pocket, that's not lag, that's not unlucky. That's a you problem. Retribution is your strongest tool, not just for buffs, but for clutch escapes, jungle steals, and last-second snipes. If you're holding on to it like it's a rare item, you're missing its purpose. Also, don't save it just in case if you're about to lose Lord to an enemy jungler with better reaction time. Use it when it matters. Don't wait for the perfect moment, make the moment. And again, stop using it on siege minions, please. Number 5, communicate like a boss. A good jungler is also the team's shot caller. Ping your buffs if you need help. Ping turtle 15 seconds early so your roam can rotate. Ping when your retribution is ready or on cooldown so they don't yell when you miss Lord. You're not just a damage dealer, you're a leader. You see more of the map, you control objectives, and you set the tone for the game. Even if your team doesn't always listen, at least you've done your part. Sometimes one well-timed ping can prevent a disaster. And if you're muted because your team tilted early, yeah, good luck. Number 6, late game, you're the finisher. This is the part of the game where everything becomes risky. One bad retribution, one greedy invade, one mistimed gank, and the enemy team gets Lord and ends the game in 20 seconds. In late game, your job is not to be flashy. Your job is to secure objectives and punish mistakes. If their mage mispositions, delete them. If their tank overextends, kite and peel. If their jungler uses retribution early, that's your moment to take Lord and walk away like a legend. You are the finisher. Don't waste your life diving into 5 enemies because you're fed. Unless you're playing Lancelot and you've got hands made of steel, play smart. 7. Not every fight is yours. Here's something that separates good junglers from great ones. They know when to fight and when to walk away. Every match, there's going to be chaos. Your tank will dive alone, your mage will ult nothing, your Layla will chase enemies under tower, and all of it will happen while you're quietly clearing jungle, or rotating to the next objective. You don't have to join every fight just because it's on your screen. If the odds are bad, don't go. If your skills are on cooldown, don't go. If your retribution is down and Lord is up, definitely don't go. Sometimes the smartest thing a jungler can do is to not die. Let your teammates take the heat, and you come back later to clean up, secure the objective, and win the fight on your terms. Remember, your job isn't to be a hero, it's to win the game. 8. Learn to path like a pro. Your jungle route is your foundation, and it should be adaptable. Too many junglers just autopilot, buff, buff, crab, buff, buff, gank. But every game is different, and the best junglers know how to adjust their pathing based on the map. Did the turtle spawn bot side? Then start top and path down. Is the enemy jungler starting red? Maybe you invade blue side instead. Did your EXP laner lock in a squishy hero? Path to protect them early. Even things like enemy crowd control, mid lane matchups, and your own hero's power spikes should affect your first 2 to 3 minutes. Pathing smart gives you better pressure, faster level 4, and more impact. Pathing lazy makes you predictable. And predictable junglers get invaded and out-rotated. Don't just farm, plan. 9. Vision wins objectives. You cannot secure Lord or Turtle if you're blind. Let me repeat that. You cannot contest what you can't see. If you walk into a bush without vision and die instantly, that's on you. If the enemy gets Lord because you didn't know where their jungler was, that's on you too. Junglers should always think in terms of vision and denial. Use skills to scout bushes before walking in. Let your roamer face check first, not you. Drop traps or poke skills to clear hidden enemies. Track enemies on the minimap and keep mental notes of who's missing. And most importantly, don't fight objectives blind. When in doubt, wait, because if your retribution fight is 50-50 and you have no vision, it's not 50-50, it's already lost. 10. Don't steal lane farm for no reason. Yes, you're the jungler. Yes, you're the MVP in your head. But no, that doesn't mean you get to walk mid and vacuum every wave. Taking your laner's golden XP just because you're stronger is not a strategy, it's a sabotage. Unless they're dead, rotating, or AFK farming the river crab, that gold is not yours. When you steal farm, your mid laner can't reach their power spike. Your gold laner falls behind in items. Your whole team becomes reliant on you to do everything. And when you die, it's over. Instead, play like this. Take waves only when it's necessary, like pushing or defending. If you see a dead lane, sure, push it. If your team rotates away and leaves gold to waste, take it, but farm with discipline. Your team scaling plus you scaling equals win. You scaling while the team suffers equals coin toss. 11. You're the one who ends the game. Here's the biggest truth that low-ranked junglers ignore. Taking Lord doesn't win the game. Ending does. How many times have you seen this? Your team gets Lord. Everyone splits to farm. One guy dies. 2 go side lane. Lord walks in alone and dies doing 0 damage. Then 5 minutes later you lose. You need to understand this. When Lord spawns, your job isn't just to secure it. It's to use it. Call your team to group. Clear waves before Lord hits. Protect the push. And if the enemy jungler wastes retribution early, you go in, hard. Don't stall the game waiting for the perfect play. Late game mistakes are deadly. If you have the chance to end. Fast wins are better than fancy ones. You're not just the jungler anymore, you're the closer.